Good morning, Solid Steppers. It's Miss Ward coming to you. Getting ready to hit these appliance repair streets. It's time to get it. Prepped and ready, prepped and ready. How about you? All right, this morning what I'm going to discuss is warranty. In one of my videos, someone asked if I charge extra or something, something to that effect. My relationship started from the beginning with warranty companies. I am really big about data and algorithms and deciphering the rule book. So, for instance, the warranty companies give you a big ass contract, and when they give you this contract, most people don't read it or understand. You need to understand what you're signing, number one, and then you got to understand how they operate and what their end goal is. Once you understand that, navigate accordingly. And when I say that, price accordingly, number one. Make sure that every deal is a win-win for your business, because different businesses can do different things and offer different services. And you can develop niches where the warranty company has a higher need, therefore they pay a premium price. But you got to study that stuff. This is why I charge for consultations, because every situation is different depending on where you're located, what the warranty company that dominates your area. Like, it's not just give me the rule book and give me the link and tell me what to do. And this is why I love JT, because I'm so glad he did a video about, never being broken. How the reality is that you can fumble through business, or you can pay someone after you vetted them, of course. Don't give your money to everybody. And learn the way to do it the right way, and then make it your way. So what do I mean by that? Just because someone does a course and give you a blueprint, that don't mean that that's all your answers, because for everybody it's going to be a different situation. You know what I mean? Everybody is going to be very, very different. And the reason they're going to be different is because the demands are different in each area. Like, for instance, I have a mentee that's on the West Coast. Only thing that she ever touches is high end. She came in the door touching high end, not like she targeted, but it's high end because of the area she services, number one. Number two is high end because that clientele has a different dynamic and a different way that they move. So, for instance, in her area, Bosch, LeBaire, Miele, all that type of stuff is what people purchase, and that's what they need service. And it's very difficult for them to find techs that can service those items. So because of that, and because she's very studious and she works on her craft, she's going to be able to move at a different rate. But she's also going to have to develop a certain skill set to service that clientele. And those are the things that we coach on. How to get up to a level where you can get maximum profitability for your skill set. That's why you'll see me ask certain questions. What is your skill set? What are you capable of doing? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know how to do it? Like, it's a whole situation. It's not just give me let me do it, because most people don't think in a 360 manner. When you think in a 360 manner, you make choices that are going to assist you from all angles, from marketing, from how you structure your business, from the van and the uniform you use. Like, I'm so serious. Like, people think it's a joke. The only reason I'm successful is because I go 360 and everything, no matter what venture, from my coaching. I didn't start out wanting to coach and consult. Please trust and believe, because I'm really antisocial as hell. But the reality is, I'm a businesswoman. I realize that I have a skill set to not only take any business, service-related business, and make it pop, because that's my background. That's what I did in corporate. I would go into areas that no one could make successful, and I would do that simply because I always went in thinking outside the box and then applying it. Shout out to JT for mentioning the fact that he doesn't reinvent the wheel. Brilliant. This is a fact. Why reinvent the wheel when it's already out here? The problem is learning how to apply it and execute flawlessly. How do you get flawless? By repetition. There's no other way around it. You got all these people thinking business, talking business, but ain't nobody walking business. But you see Miss Ward out here every day, 7 days a week on the grind. I'm not on the grind because I have to be in the van. I'm on the grind because it's part of my brand, number one. Number two, I'm on the grind because in order for me to teach, coach, and train, I have to apply. That's something that most people don't understand. They don't take it serious. They make a certain amount of money and they stop. Well, I realize that what I'm doing is so much bigger than me. So if I wanted to stop, I really couldn't. This is a fact. I'd probably go crazy. But the reality is somebody got to do it. It might as well be me. So, as I stated, this warranty piece is extremely important. You have to be clear about how you move, your choices, the brands you service. Like it is that if you want to make money without headache and have longevity, you have to have a plan. You know, this throw everything in the bucket and I'm gonna work on all of it. That is the most craziest I ever heard in my life. Because the reality is you swinging blindly with a bat and you don't even have the skill set. This is for the people that you know, who came into the industry new. Now these people that are seasoned professionals, their moves are different. I coach some of them too because they've been in the game so long and things have changed. They just want to catch up and keep up. So, you know, we're here for everybody. Our Calendly link covers just about any question you have, from profitizing your warranty business to structuring your COD, transitioning into COD, all kind of things, because these are the questions I get on a regular basis. And when I'm with you, I'm going to have a consultation, but most of my consultations are really coaching sessions where we do follow-ups and things of that nature, because we're going to give you some things to do, and then we're going to follow up with you with a level of intensity that you would need to be prepared for. Because if you pay me for a service, you know, there's some people that pay me for just to jack them up. I'm going to keep it 100 because everybody learns differently. And the reality is you can talk to someone and you can see if they're a visual learner, if their feet have to be held to the fire because they're a bit afraid or timid. Let me tell you something. Life too short to be playing. Y'all better get out here and get it. If you know like I know. And don't look back. I'm telling you. Yesterday we had a job. We knocked out some jobs that were for today because our business is always about being ahead, and we be ahead because we know that opportunities coming. And if I don't have open slots available to take care of those opportunities, then I'm dropping the ball. This first job I got this morning, I'm gonna be some customer put a water filter on, and now it's not. The water's not coming out properly, so we already know either they jacked up the filter head or there's an issue with the filter. And I'm gonna tell you guys my approach on situations like this. If a customer jammed the filter in, I'm not gonna unjam it. I'm going to give the customer an estimate. I'm gonna go through the process, inspect what I need to inspect, and then I'm gonna give the customer an estimate, because anybody who's been in this in a minute, time you touch something, say I take it off and the housing cracks, even though it was probably compromised from the customer jamming it the first time. You feel me? I guarantee you she's calling us because everybody else tried to do something and they done probably made it worse. So I'm going to go in there. We're going to discuss housing and things of that nature and keep it moving. And a fresh filter. That's what's going to happen. And I don't repair other people's mistakes. What I do is price them like a professional and tell them this is what we need to bring back the original equipment specs, because due to this, these original equipment specs have been compromised. Therefore, in order for it to operate properly, we need to replace X, Y, and Z. And I'm done, because that's what professionals do. Y'all kill me how y'all go up in here trying to be people friends. This is a business, because as soon as you understand that, the better off you be. If you want to do charity, develop the foundation part of your business like I have, where I donate to homeless shelters or shelters, you know, appliances. I donate services to go and repair their items, things of that nature. And I write it off as a tax because I'm first a businesswoman. So like I said, I want everybody to have a phenomenal day. And I want to have one too. Shout out to Martin for my inspirational vitamin. I had a customer send me a text this morning. It was actually for his co-pastor. It was some suggestions of titles for sermons. And then he put, oops, wrong person, disregard. And I told him it was okay because I needed that positivity. And let me tell you what's interesting, because the names of the sermons that he was recommending was fire. And one stood out to me really, really. And that was called Waymaker. Now, that's going to be an awesome sermon. So the list he gave was, there is power, victory is mine, and Waymaker. I think there was one more. Yeah, that was it. But the reality is that you never know where your little inspiration is going to come from. So you got to always say thank you. So I told that customer thank you, because even though he thought that he made a mistake, that exactly is what I needed to hear. Waymaker. I hope that is something you needed to hear too, because you know what it takes to be the best. You know what it takes to get the stress out your life and to make sure that your business moves forward. You know, you didn't get into business to have a headache. You got into business to win and make money and be able to support your family and create generational wealth. That's what you did. And hopefully a legacy business will build out of it so that it can be passed from generation to generation. But at the end of the day, it starts with you. Invest in yourself, people. The consulting and coaching links are in the description. Feel free to browse through and select anyone you like. We're here to serve. Be blessed, and remember, keep getting up and keep going forward. All right, solid steppers, keep stepping. Have a great day.